Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another edition of Sin City Radio. It's your boy Cash, chilling as usual. Got my man Father Time with me. Father Time, what's cracking?
What's cracking about?
You know how we do it. Networking politicking like we always do about this time.
What's your
Man, check this out, dog. I know we've been last couple of days, man. Well, last couple of episodes, we've been posting little videos and shit. And I seen one, man. I put it up on my page the other day, man. And it kind of got a lot like some attention. I don't know, good, bad, but I don't know. You didn't comment on it, so I didn't know if you saw it or not. But and I gotta let everybody know that it's not. It's in Mexican, but I think it's in a universal language that everybody would understand it at once you see the video. So, well, trying to get a couple of more people on, see what very quick. See what because I definitely want to get some people input on this. Janine was good.
Hey, how you doing?
You know how we doing? We doing better when you get here on time. No, I'm just playing. Hey, I posted a video. I think it was yesterday. It was a Latino family,
Okay.
and I really like start looking at it like, "What's up, Anna? What it do? Chill." I mean, like I said, they're speaking in Spanish, so I really don't, I don't know the words that they saying, but
Hmm.
I think it's a universal language that what Pops was mad about. I think we all probably could understand this. So I'm gonna go and play it real quick. See it.
C'est la bichon. Corre, moço. Vem até mim. Fala sem mim. C'est la bichon. Bichon, você. Se a bichon não sai disso, tu vem na polícia, seu corno.
All right. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Timer, where you at, man?
I saw it earlier, so I
I mean,
pops gonna beat the gay out of his ass.
I mean, I was saying, because, but nah, I mean, I don't know. Just say no homo. I don't know. I mean, without even speaking Spanish, I I had a friend that said that he speak a little Spanish and pretty much that's why he got his ass whooped for dancing with the man.
Mhm.
Now I'm asking Janine because the way it looked
Mhm.
as if he saw it on a video, like he saw it on a video, like because he handed
Oh.
whoever that was the phone and continued to whoop ass.
Mhm.
All right,
Right.
Janine, you see the video. What's your first? What's your first mindset? Now the boy do look underage. He don't look like he probably look like what 12, 13?
Yeah,
All
something around there.
right.
Well, I mean, first off, I'm gonna ask him what's going on.
Okay.
It's obvious what was going on.
It's not obvious. See, that's how y'all think. That's how y'all men think, because y'all pride and manhood, you feel like you're getting attacked and all this and that, and y'all overreact. It could have been a joke. It could have been a that could have been a joke. It could have been a family member who they was playing around with. It could have been. I mean, you might not take it as a joke. Well, everybody not homophobic. Everybody don't have a problem.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, for the sake of argument, just for the sake of argument, because we don't know, but let's go both. Let's go both realms. All right, timer. It was a family joke. Do you still get that upset?
I don't think that's funny. I would have thought that was funny.
Okay.
Don't play like that, man.
I mean, they don't play like that with you, but that's a whole nother person. That's not true.
Did you see the smile on that boy's face?
Okay, he's like,
And he was holding his ass.
he thought it was funny.
He was rubbing on his ass.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and my thing is, even if it's not a joke, okay, even if it was for real, then that's what he likes. So who are you to try to force him to be something he's not?
I'm not saying. I understand the father's reaction. That's all I'm saying. I understand. That would be for most men. If you found something like that out, that's gonna be your first reaction. Now later on, you know what I'm saying, you can sit down with your son and figure out what's going on, but that's your first reaction. I'm gonna fuck with that up.
I said that's a man's reaction. That's a man's reaction. I don't know if I would be like that.
Oh, okay. Now you say that's a man's reaction, and I'm gonna, believe it or not, I'm gonna side with time on this. That would probably be my first reaction. Now, Janine, I don't think that's just a man's reaction. I think, like, now, I do believe what you said, like that mess with our machismo, our our boy, and acting like this. That, yes, that do mess with us. But I think a lot of women would have took offense to it also.
I'm not saying people are gonna like it and be like, oh my God, oh, okay, well, that's just what it is. Some people might grab them up, but I don't think. All I'm saying is,
You don't think that was necessary?
you ain't even talk to him. You ain't even talk to him or nothing to see what happened. You just automatically just go straight to beating him because, as a father, he was embarrassed.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't. You didn't even take into consideration how the child felt, what he was feeling, what really happened. What it was just like like that's your immediate reaction. But I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to talk to my child to see what was going on, to see what the situation was. And my thing is, if I talk to him, because my thing is, if you go outright and beating him, and what if he is gay? What if he is having these like tendencies or things that he needs to talk about?
Okay. But now,
you whooping him just forcing him away.
Okay.
From that conversation that he really needs to have.
Okay.
He ain't gonna have it with you.
Okay. Now I understand what you're saying, but let me see. My man Chill say Spanish, Africans, and most Asian fathers don't play that. They would kill him for that in those countries. I've heard that. I don't know how true it is, but I have heard that. But now, Janine, let me ask you. Now I agree. I agree with everything you said. But if this was a conversation that your son felt he needed to have with me, well, our son needed to have with me, You think the best way for me to find out is me seeing it on the video?
Exactly. The whole world saw it on the video.
I mean, you know what? Let's just take the world out of it. Let's just take the world out of it. Let's take the. I mean, I'm just saying, like, for instance, like, okay, let me ask you, Janine. We're in a relationship. We're a couple. You know, he might have confided more in you than me, or you might have seen shit that I just didn't want to see. You see what I'm saying? So far.
Right.
Now,
Yeah, I get you.
okay, now y'all had wherever y'all at, whatever little party or whatever the situation was, whatever y'all was at, y'all was there, and he started doing that. He started dancing with the guy like that. Would you tell him, you know, you might want to stop this before, you know, you might want to stop this until you see your daddy, or you just tell him, you know, you just being you?
No, I would have him stop and talk to us first.
Okay.
To have a conversation first. Mm-hmm.
I mean, because like I said, you may know more about it than I do, but
Right.
you know, at this time, you know, it's like, you know, you seeing him, and you know me, like, you know how I'm gonna react. Like, if he see this video,
Right.
if he see this boy dancing with this man like this, he gonna go through the roof.
It seemed like one of the siblings ratted him out.
Yeah, they definitely did. Okay, so I wasn't the only one to notice that. Yeah, I wasn't the only one to notice that. It looked like little sister was like, yeah, here go the phone. He gave the phone back to her, like, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, she done ratted him out.
Got your ass done. I told you, quit fucking with my shit.
So you can have more room to be the same. That's what it says.
I thought it was just me. I'm like, okay, maybe I watched it about 3 times, and I was like, yeah, she looked like she set him up good, because he showed past her that phone right back, like, thank you. But I mean,
I understand. I'm not trying to take away from nobody's feelings. I understand what, you know, men feel, you know, but that's your son. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I don't know, you know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not saying I get it, but if I was there, I would have stopped. I'm not gonna sit here and say I just would have let it go. I'd be like, whoa. We're gonna have to, you know, talk about this one, you know, or something like that. What's going on with you, you know, or something. But yeah.
Yeah, because that's all I'm just saying, because it's just like, okay, you know, wow, like that motherfucker just hit it, like, and you know, like Tyler say, he got this. But I mean, I'm looking at this video. I'm gonna tell you, as a father, I'd have been growing madder and madder by the second. And furthermore, if you was at the party, now you know me and you got an issue.
Right, that's another thing. I ain't about to get in trouble either.
Me and you got an issue, because if you was at that party and you saw that, and you ain't come back and tell me, like, you at least better give me that look. You really need to talk to him. Like, you need to, like, this got to be one of those. Look, no, I'm not moving out your way until you go talk to him, because I see that video and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, wasn't you there? Hey, I'm it's leaps and bounds on everybody. Only motherfucker I trusted now is my daughter, because she the one showed me the video. I ain't got no trust for you motherfuckers.
Right.
None. Nah, I mean, I showed it all good and fun. But I can see how that could cause a rift in the family like that. You know what I'm saying? This time I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like I said, as much as I know anybody listen to this show, this is a very rare occasion. I would have reacted like Timer. I would have. I'm not saying we right or wrong, but I definitely would have reacted like that. I would have.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I would have. No, but you know what? And Janine, to what you said earlier,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not like living that type of lifestyle, that would be most people's first reaction. People that live that lifestyle will react totally different than people that don't know nothing about that lifestyle. Like I don't know nothing about that lifestyle, so I'm gonna fuck his ass up.
And I'm gonna pick. Go ahead, bro.
Take that lifestyle and do it totally different. People react totally different from me because I don't know nothing about that life. I'm not used to shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
And to piggyback on you on what you said, dog, I probably would have went after the dude he was dancing with. Because like you said, I don't know nothing about the life. This motherfucker trying to influence my boy. Not even thinking in my mind, hey, my boy had the biggest smile on his damn face while he was doing it.
Yeah, he was very, very, very happy.
He could have been teaching him how to dance.
He could have. He could have.
It feel like that was like a family member, probably. Maybe he ain't cool with the girls yet or something. You know how they are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
It could have been anything. You right. It could have been anything. Huh?
I'm backstage.
Oh, okay.
And chill, I agree with you. People will kill in other countries for that shit. Any type of gay shit, man or woman. They kill your ass in some of these other countries, man.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
It's changing, believe me.
Yeah, it is, but
Starting to put laws in place to stop that.
Only in the United States.
No, like India was another. You know, they were really bad over there with stuff like that. They starting to try to put laws in place over there too. So it's different countries starting to come out of that.
okay. We'll check this out, y'all. I got another one. I don't think it was as bad as this. This one was actually in Minnesota, Time. This next one I'm about to show. It was actually in Minnesota. I think you might know the area if you see it. There we go.
I want you to run up over here.
You can bite your lip, all
I want you to
that
run
shit.
up over here.
Yeah.
That's what you mad at.
I'm really getting out my body.
You sure did. You got out your body when I talked to you. But you didn't want to run up over here. Like I told you, you're a buster standing on the corner talking shit with a teeth out there.
Tell his ass.
You really mad at me? Oh yeah, you mad at me. That's business. Oh yeah.
I'm just mad at a guy who let a woman.
No, you're not. You mad because I told you you was a buster standing on the corner. Bitch ass nigga. Talk to me. That's why you don't fuck with Wendy. Come back, talk to me. You been talking to her. Oh, hell no.
Don't do that. Don't do that to me. You understand what I'm saying? You finna do what? You ain't finna call the police. Why? You the one started.
Damn.
You the one started.
Knock this nigga the fuck out. Damn.
Time, you know where that area at, man?
No, they're like downtown. But I ain't sure. I need to get a bit more of that background. but it's definitely Minnesota. Metro
I
Transit.
mean,
Shit like that happen on Metro Transit all the time.
I couldn't really hear completely what all they were saying. So what was they arguing about in the first place?
Him and her was having words, and I guess the other guy intervened, and he told him, "Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with you." So the dude was like, "Yeah, you a bitch ass nigga." So when he called him a bitch, old boy came back and socked his ass up.
So he came over to try to save the woman to help her out.
Yeah, and wound up getting knocked the fuck out.
And then the woman left with the man that knocked him out.
She ran the other way. She started running the other way because he was finna whoop her ass next.
Oh, okay.
That type of shit happen all the time on Metro Transit, man. On the train, the bus, it don't matter. That shit always jumping off.
Minnesota must have got worse because I don't never remember that happening when I lived in Minneapolis.
Now, my man Chill say he shouldn't have called him a bitch. All right. Now, I'm a firm believer of that. Because once you call I always say, if you call another man a bitch, you either A, looking to fight this guy, or B, just don't got no respect for this man.
I mean, yeah, he should have been prepared to fight, but I still give it to him for stepping in because a lot of men wouldn't.
Shit, you see what he got for his effort? A concussion.
Well, he should have knew how to fight. You can't just be
right. You don't step in no fight if you don't know how.
You got to be prepared.
Shit.
Well, he didn't get a chance. He didn't get a chance. He got knocked out. It was a one-hit quitter.
But nah. Come on, Timer. He had exactly that like Chill just said. Is he that or suck my dick? Them fighting words. When he seen him walking back, he should have. Hey, guard your shit. Guard your shit. He should have been guarding his shit right then and there. There was no way he should have had his arms to his side when you just called that man a bitch.
Right. Well, I said he wasn't no fighter, so you wasn't even prepared.
A bitch ass knuckle at that. Nah, come on. Chill say ding ding round one. Fight. That's all you can do. I mean, Timer, you and a man arguing, and that man's like, yeah, whatever, bitch. What's your thing? You gonna stand there? Or he want to fight.
Yeah, you can call me a lot of things, man. Just don't call me a bitch. Don't call me a bitch. You gotta take that shit to the next level. A bitch? You call me a motherfucker, ass, anything. But you, a grown ass man don't call another grown ass man a bitch.
What? Some people do.
Back that shit up.
Some people do, man. Some people think that, hey, all right, bitch. Yeah, all right, bitch. Like, I hear the younger generation, they do it a lot. Now, and I know this is nothing but a word, and a word. Chill, you took the words right out my mouth. Because nowadays, women got that bad, too, calling men bitches. And, man, and like I said, I know it's just a word. I'm not saying it ain't. But all I'm saying is that if you're
a woman knows who to call a bitch and who not to call a bitch. Believe that. And then you got some crazy motherfuckers who don't give a fuck. So you got them too. So
don't call me one.
the
Call me one. I guarantee you, if you call me one, you'll never do it again. You gotta learn your lesson. I ain't nobody's bitch. That's just, if a woman call a man a bitch, if we're in a relationship and you call me a bitch, that's the utmost disrespectful thing you can do.
So what, you gonna fight me, Monster?
I'm gonna let your ass, I'm gonna show you what a bitch is. You won't call me another one. I bet you.
Sound like a threat to me.
If you call me a bitch, you telling me what you think about me.
Right.
As the man of the relationship, you telling me, oh, this motherfucker is a hoe. That's how I would take you. Be in a relationship.
Well, like Chill say, they'll try it until they get choked out.
Yeah, I mean, a woman should not call a man a bitch. Just should, especially if that man ain't never called you.
I mean, fighting a woman don't make you look better, is all I'm saying.
So what you saying is that I'm supposed to let you just, I'm supposed to just be the bigger person and walk. Okay, I'll let you call me a bitch. Yeah, all right, whatever, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Hey, your mom. And see, then, even if a motherfucker let you get away with it, you want to take it a step beyond. And your mama a bitch too. Your motherfucking kids bitches. Yo, motherfucker. Man, look here. Now, when I'm standing over top of you, like, can you breathe? How many fingers do I got up? You know, you went too far.
That's a good one. You know what? That's another thing, man. Don't talk about my mama. If we arguing, leave my mama out of it. That pushes my butt. That's my butt. Don't say nothing about my mama. She talk about me all day, but don't bring my mama in, because my mama ain't got nothing to do with this. I don't see shit about your mama.
I ain't never been that person. I don't know. I just ain't never been that person. Well, then again, all the mothers love me anyway, so.
Now, my man Chill say,
Your mother was good at that.
hey, Chill say at that point, the man thinking about killing the whole family because her brothers and cousins coming. I gotta agree, because you know, even the weakest motherfucker might spaz out. Now he like, oh shit, I'm gonna go get my brother. I'm gonna go get my brother. I'm gonna go get my cousins. And I know these straight motherfucking shooters. So yeah, now motherfucker, like a lot of times motherfuckers be getting their family. Yeah, I'm with you, Chill. Because the brother and cousin ain't got the faintest idea what happened, but in his mind, he feeling like he finna get jumped soon as he see him. So now he done upstrapped, got the busting. Huh?
I think that's the problem if you ain't got the mama on your side. That's what's wrong with women. Y'all got to get the mama on y'all side. She gonna have y'all back through anything. Anything he do, she gonna have your back.
You know what? That's a smart motherfucking move. But why? Okay, so why women don't go for that? Why do women try to? Okay, well, I'm gonna make him is either me or his mama. That's the dumbest fucking thing you could possibly try to do.
That's so stupid to me. That is so dumb to me. I know. I never got that. I never understood it because mamas love me. I was like, this time they did something. If I call them, they'll call them. What is you doing over there? I was like, see.
Now, unless you had a motherfucker that you be, now if you had a motherfucker like, mama, fuck you too, then you in trouble. But the average motherfucker, he usually gonna be like, all right, mama. That's what I'm saying. The average motherfucker gonna be like, now he probably gonna be looking at you like, I can't believe you called my mama.
Right.
Like what? Cause dog, the average, like I don't know. Me personally, I'm not saying they ain't out there. I know it's a lot of motherfuckers out there. But I personally don't know no motherfuckers that be like, yeah, what the fuck ever, mama. You can stay the fuck out of my business. What click or it's usually yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. But That's all you gonna hear. But I didn't, I didn't do that. You try, and then once she get that voice on your ass, that's man.
Right.
No, bitch, I'm gonna kill you when I get off this phone. And then and
That look on my face, you heard what Mama said.
and timer and correct me if I'm wrong, but then you hate hearing that last sentence. Don't make me have to come over there.
Yeah, that's a motherfucker.
This bitch. If I hit this bitch one more time, I know she telling. If I hit this bitch one more time, I know she telling. Hey, you win today, bitch. You win today.
Like, Mom, you don't even know what's going on. Shut the fuck up. She told me what you did.
Right.
Mom, you ain't trying to hit my side. Mom, that's not even why.
You know what?
You got that
I
satellite.
got that feeling. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Can't win. Now, go ahead. You try that.
I was just gonna say I don't think I got that feeling like other women got. As a mother, I don't think no wife or whatever. You're not gonna be above me. I am his mother. You know what I'm saying? You can't be above me. I had him. I don't know what they be feeling. Women be feeling like I got to be above the mama or something, or I got to be more important. And I don't know what they be feeling, whatever. But all I do is I give them the respect that they deserve. You know what I'm saying? I don't come to them. You know, I treat them like, my mother. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the beef is, And I know sometimes the mama just don't like the woman or whatever. Maybe she don't feel like that woman is right for her son or something like that. I don't know, but I ain't never had that problem, so I don't know.
Even still with that, most mothers, I'm not gonna say all mothers, most mothers still would treat you with that general respect, unless you just walk. I mean, you gotta. I just think that go with parents, because the first thing the daddy gonna do is come at you hard. Hey, so what's up, little motherfucker, little nigga? This, that, and other. You all right? It's a daddy, Now with the dad, I think it's like, all right, you supposed to you should get to know the boy.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get I didn't seen some dads go too far also. At the end of the day, I mean, teenage years, that's cool. But this motherfucker, I'm in my 30s and 40s, and your dad walk up to me talking about some, I'll fuck a motherfucker up. Yeah, me too. I done fuck some motherfuckers up in my day. Yeah, me too. Now look, motherfucker, we not, once you get to that age, that means you need to sit down and have a drink. Sit down, have a drink, go smoke a cigar, whatever it is that we gonna do and talk. But all that rah, like you gonna whoop my ass. You know what? I'm gonna go and leave you alone because your daddy, that's it. I'm 48, so that means your daddy, he's 60 something, still talking about fighting. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on, JB. Oh, come on. Let me go buy you. What you like, man? Let me go buy you a shot of that whiskey. I'm gonna buy you that good shit. We're gonna sit down, chop it up, watch the game or something. But but now I don't think there's no limit when it comes to mothers. Mothers, they be 60, 70 years old. Yeah, you talking about that one. I think we kind of grow out of it. But y'all, it's just like that all the way through.
But you know what? Most mothers will never tell their son that they don't like the girl. They'll never tell their son that. They just kind of, stay out of the way, go ahead, let you do what you're gonna do. You get her, you get her. They'll never say, I told you so.
Dog, I ain't being funny. But I can't see your mama that quiet.
I said most.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I just can't see your mama being that quiet.
Nah, my mom speak her mind.
Oh, no, mom gonna say what she got to say right then and there. Definitely.
You know, with her, it is what it is with her.
Yeah.
But most mothers, they gonna tell their son, I don't like her. I don't like. They will not say that. They just hold that shit in and be like, well, I hope she don't break his heart, and be there to pick up the pieces. But she'll never throw it up in your face. She'll never be like, well, I told you so. You know, my mama say a lot of shit, but she never say, I told you so. Now, my sister, different.
You say your sister.
Yeah, she's totally different. You went to school with her. You know how she is.
Oh, I know your sister. I know your sister very well. I told you not to fuck with her. Stupid. Nah. Hey, but check this out, y'all. I got this song, man. I want to play, man. It's from my little nephew, Bonafide Coleon. And he named this song dedication to his uncle and his dad. It's called Cheetah and Beans, man. I want y'all to check this out, man. Let me know what y'all think. All right.
The street. It's Bonafide CSB4L LLOD. The street ain't for everybody, it's a sidewalk. They say I influenced them, trying to make it my fault. I'm with Nickelodeon, you know my slime ball. I'm back up in my bag, I just had to go take some time off. Blood ain't thicker than water, can't even call folks my kid no more. It is what it is, my damage done, I ain't finna repent no more. Break that AMG mistakenly, I ain't in that biz no more. And you got popped out 5 or 6 times, you shouldn't spend no more. I ain't got no friends for a long time, I had associates. Some shit I recommend, if they ain't kid, don't let them close to me. Family wicked. You see it too, I ain't condoning it, acting like I ain't been equipped with this joystick, little nigga, I'm controlling what it is, that nigga did it again, I am in the middle with that FN and that's on the fin, thick and thin, I always took my L straight to the chin, talking about that you know me now, this ain't the same bout say from 2010, play A, give me everything and you can make it to your family, or you go that up in this bitch if we result of plan B, bitch, my name is Sosa. You can call me Sammy. Feel like the GOAT in Chicago, they don't understand me. To sum it up, game plans always gonna get adjusted. If you ain't seen what I seen or been through what I've been through, I don't need your judgment. I'm with blood now. This my cousin, this a family function. You wasn't with us, trapping with us, back in it up, trying to put 5 on the regiment to come and match with us, wrapping it up for Orlando. Some of my sweet magic with us, cannons with us, and everybody but had no plan in the bush. Pushing so many buttons and triggers, shit look like spamming us. You know his story is my history. You must don't know my fucking name. Everything that I was taught on God, I'm taking to the grave. So much shit going on and I really can't even explain. But I remain solid on my dead that I can never change. Shit ain't a thing, little nigga, what's up? A lot of niggas be posting, they moving salads, but never shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody teach me shit. I learn fuck up, I fuck up. I'm the book with this bitch. I'ma shoot to the sun. You know the words mean. Some folks watch your tongue in this bitch. My best advice, don't so shit and keep a gun in this bitch. Act like you don't know, but know it all. And don't be dumb in this bitch. Love and get you killed, but being killed and get you loved in this bitch. Know the words mean some. Watch your tongue in this bitch. My advice, don't trust it, keep a gun in this bitch. Act like you don't know, but know it all. And don't be dumb in this bitch. Love and get you killed, but being killed and get you loved in this bitch. Watch your tongue in this bitch. My best advice, don't trust shit and keep a gun in this bitch. Act like you don't know it, know it all, and don't be dumb in this bitch. Love and get you killed, but being killed to get you loved in this bitch.
Yo, man, I like that motherfucker, man.
I like his flow.
Right, man, he was going, man. He said something though, man, and that's some real shit, man. Like He said love will get you killed, but getting killed will get you loved. That's some deep shit. Miss Tiffany, what's happening? I mean, think about that, dog.
Love will get you killed, and getting killed will get you love.
Yeah,
Yeah, motherfuckers love you once you ain't here no more.
right.
Yeah, that's true.
You get a lot of love when you die. That's kind of fucked up.
But it's not that I don't think you not loved. I don't think people just don't think of people not being here. You know what I mean? It's people that love you, but you know they think I'm gonna see them tomorrow or I'm gonna see them next week.
They take it for granted. They take it for granted.
They take the time for granted as if we have all the time in the world to be together, and you know, for people to see each other and go to, you know.
Well, I mean,
reunion or see them or something. People just don't have that mindset that, you know, tomorrow may not be here for some people.
You know what? I honestly,
It won't be here.
I honestly don't think that. I don't think that. Okay, I'm gonna say some people do think the way that you think, but well, what you just said rather. But I think some people, I mean, they get it. They know what life is, and it's like when you've been riding on the end of that lightning bolt for so long, you just kind of like, you know, you just take it for what it is. And like I said, once again, I'm not saying that's the right approach about it, but you know, a lot of people got to look at like their upbringings. Like, you know, you got to look at a person upbringing the way they was, the way, you know, the way that they live their life. Like, granted, you do think that you're gonna see that person tomorrow. You do think that person gonna be there. But when they not, some people go into it like, oh, I can't believe, because I've been one of them. I've been on both sides that, okay, well, I can't believe that person's here. Or you think certain people supposed to be here and certain people gonna make it. You know, like I know people like right now, it's like to this day, it hurt my heart that they gone, because in my wildest dreams, I'd have never thought they, you know, that they wouldn't be here. But some people is like, you knew it was coming. It hurt, but you knew it was coming. You know, so huh?
So my thing is, even if you know it's coming, you don't. I just feel like even if somebody that lives on the edge, for example, hell, they done lived on the edge for so long, you start thinking like, oh, that motherfucker, the luckiest motherfucker. You know what I mean? You still don't have that, like that thought, like, ooh, any day now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're not talking about people that's sick. You know,
Right.
The people that's sick. I'm talking about people that just live on the edge, and they've been living on the edge for like 20 years. Why would you think tomorrow's gonna be today?
But and see, here's the thing.
Just because they live on the edge,
Here's the thing. We may think that. We may think that about them. We may, oh, this motherfucker done been around. He didn't get past every motherfucking thing. Ain't nothing happening to this motherfucker. We may think like that, but that person may get up every morning thinking this may be the last day. Which is a hell of a motherfucking feeling to think, like, to be aware, well, what's going to happen tomorrow? You know, like I said, when you live on the edge of that lightning bolt for so long, it's just like, you know, I think for all practical purposes, you learn how to mask it. You learn how to mask that you're worried, or you hell, in a lot of cases that you bottom line just scared.
Well, I think if you're out there in them streets, if you stay in the streets, eventually the streets gonna catch up to you. Eventually. And if you know somebody like that, I mean, it's kind of fucked up to say, but you be like, well, sooner or later was gonna get him, and the funny got it. That's kind of fucked up to say, but you kind of prepared because you know this motherfucker always in the goddamn, always doing some bullshit.
Well, like I say, I mean, but then you do make a point that you know you in your mind you thinking I got to get better, and then some people scared to get better because the simple fact, soon they feel like, all right, soon as I get better, that's when it's gonna fuck up. That's when I'm gone. Crazy as that sounds, a lot of people think like that. As soon as I make everything right, I'm gone. Some of that shit is false. Some of that shit be dead on.
But that's a lot of worrying. People waste a million years worrying when you could have just been living.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right.
None of us know. None of us know the day. Hell, some people might make it to their 98. Some people may not. You know what I mean? We never know. But if we gotta think about every day, like, oh, when is my last day?
But you see, okay, but see, they apparently, and this is what I'm saying, like, whatever method you used growing up to help you overstep that other person maybe just never had that method. So it's like, I'm not gonna say that they right or wrong. It's just a little different. Like, you know, I can't say that, you know, that's just like me, like, well, all right, well, you don't worry about shit. That's your problem. You don't worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know you to that point to say that, damn, she don't worry about shit. You might worry about something every motherfucking day, but you just say, look, I'm not finna walk around with this, and I'm not finna let it burden me. You know, where some people just grew up where that's just the way they were. Everything fell in their lap. So they kind of just, like I said, you're right. I mean, because I'm the type of person that I burden myself. I'm not gonna lie. I burden myself with some of the smallest shit. I wish I could learn how to let some shit go. I really do. I really wish I like some shit. I wish I could just let some shit go. You know, we got people that's calling in, and if you call in and you want to speak, all you got to do is press 1. You know, you press 1, we'll bring you in. But, you know, like I say,
I'm not saying nobody one way is better than the other, and I've had a lot of shit, and I think it is from my childhood. Hell, my whole childhood, they were talking about we going to hell. My own mama said we were going to hell because and she was gonna leave us behind. Okay, she didn't have no problem saying that. Now I don't know what people how I'm supposed to feel about that. For you to hear your mama to say that, like the person that's supposed to be here to protect you and love you and care for you, basically was like, if the Lord come today, she leaving us behind, fuck us. She didn't say fuck us, but that's how I feel. You know.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, I would feel great right now.
You said what?
I would feel great right now. I would feel like, let me explain.
Okay.
As a kid, if I was told that I'm going to hell, and hey, look here, I'm going to hell, you going to hell, you going to hell, I'm going to heaven. See you when I see you. I mean, I know she ain't said to y'all like that, but you know, I'm just saying, you know, but you in your mind, and you said in your mind, that's how it felt like. She like, look, I'm going to heaven, y'all going to hell, right? All right. So now that I got grown, and I see that like my life, I understand life a little better. Man, I wouldn't be bothered. Because I feel like, honestly, and I know this may sound crazy as all get out right now. but I feel like I made it. I got up from under you, and I didn't go to hell yet. I made it. Mm-hmm.
But hell, but ain't nothing happened though. But we ain't did that.
Right.
So
And so
in my mind, I still got to think about, am I going to hell? Because I'm still not following the way that she keeps trying to make me follow and things like that. Not living the life she wants me to live. So, I still gotta, am I still supposed to think about that every day for the rest of my life until the day I die, thinking like, oh shit, I might be going to hell. Okay, she done told me that's where I'm going. So,
but I hear you. I hear you. But I'm just saying me, and you got every right to feel that way. And you have a legitimate gripe in what you're saying. But me, if I was told that, and I'm like, I don't know why, I don't know. And like I said, it may sound. I mean, the me saying it, I'm like, this sounds really crazy, but I would really feel like I made it. Like I would be happy. I wouldn't be so stressed out in life. I don't know why, because I still know, like you said, I still ain't there yet. So I don't know what's in store, but I don't know. I probably been looking at her as the devil. Like, you keep telling me I'm going to hell, you must be the devil. So I'm out your house. So I ain't with you no more.
So that's exactly what I feel like. Cause she always talking about she was seeing demons. I said, hell, they probably with you.
They chasing your ass. Now you just want to throw them off on me.
But no, I'm just saying, I know everybody puts things on us on our childhood and stuff like that. But I think I've just learned to stop listening to what people have told me. I've had to make my own path. And people can say whatever they want to say, but I made my own path. Me. Okay?
That's
My mama
who.
didn't help me, send me off to college. She didn't do none of that. I was on the street. I was living on my own. I made a lot of mistakes. I made some, some good decisions too. But hey, and I ended up in a good place. But I don't know. It's just like I had to come to the point where like I can't let other people dictate my life, and I'm gonna have to make my own path to get to where I am. Because if you're not living, all you're doing is waiting to die.
I mean, you also got to look at you.
I look at it. People are not living life. You just waiting to die.
Well, I mean, and that's true. But then you also got to look at the things that, okay, your form of living and my form of living may be two totally different forms of living. You got some people that. No. I mean, I'm not saying you per se. I'm not saying you per se. I'm just saying, like, you got some people to say, "Oh, you ain't lived unless you bungee jumped." But you know what? I'm gonna be living just fine without me bungee jumping.
Nah, I'm just saying people need to live the way that they choose to live. However that's gonna be. It ain't gonna be how I live. It's gonna be how they live. Everybody got their own individual way of living. I'm just saying people need to live. Because if you're not, then you just waiting for your time to be over.
I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly. It's just like I say, some people just live different. That's all. And it's like, like um I I had a cousin that, you know, fast life, fast money. Bruh, you a motherfucking fool. I'm not finna sit here and be working every day. I'm not finna be doing this shit. I'm not finna be doing that. Okay, prison stint after prison stint after prison stint. And eventually your life wound up being lost. Who was living better? Because you didn't have no more than I had. You just had to you was taking penitentiary chances to get it.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, shit. I was saying,
So that's that last part.
no, I said motherfuckers had to take penitentiary chances to get it. Where my life, in my eyes, you weren't living no better than me. Like, okay, like you got a lot of young people right now saying,
It's not about, but that's how he wanted to live, though.
okay, but he kept telling me I wasn't living because I didn't live that life.
Oh, well, no, you were living the life you wanted to live.
Right. So it's like, he's you a boring motherfucker. You this, that, and other. All right. Well, okay. My life was
You're not living.
exactly my life, but my life was oh so boring to him. My life was I probably was one of the worst motherfuckers. Oh man, his boring ass come. Because I say, well, you know what? I ain't gonna drink this whole motherfucking fifth because I gotta go to work in the morning. I mean, fuck that. What you buy for if you ain't gonna drink it? Have some for tomorrow? Fuck that. Buy another one tomorrow. All right. So I'm just saying, huh?
I was asking Father Sam what he thinks.
I think you should live your life the way you want to live. If you want to be in the streets, be in the motherfucking streets. They ain't going nowhere. They're gonna always be that place. Me personally, I'm gonna get myself and go to work. I ain't gotta worry about going to jail. I ain't gotta worry about motherfuckers trying to rob me. I ain't gotta worry about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you out there in the streets, you gotta worry about a whole bunch of shit as compared to a motherfucker that get up and go to a 9 to 5 every day. He still got to worry too. Because, it's foods out here everywhere.
Right.
But when you're out there living that type of lifestyle, there's too much shit to worry about, man. You get gray hair all early and shit. Fuck all that, man. You got to worry about going to jail. Who gonna snitch on you if your boy gonna try to rob you? Man, fuck all that. I'm straight. I would just rather give me a 6-pack, play my motherfucking video game, and go to work.
All right, man.
That's life for me. I'm good with that life.
Speaking of, damn you. Speaking of snitching, I said speaking.
Well, hold on before you move on. I want to ask something from what y'all said earlier.
Okay.
Now, Janine, you said don't nobody know. Nobody knows when they're gonna go.
Right.
Now, I'm a firm believer on you can rush it. I think you can bring it to you sooner than you were supposed to. Now, do y'all agree with that?
I don't.
Can you rush your death?
I don't think so.
You don't know when you're gonna die, but
I don't.
You don't think doing certain things
Nah.
bring death closer, quicker?
Nope. I don't think so.
I mean, if we supposed to go by what the book says, it says the day and the time is written. So
right.
That means that's just the day it's gonna be. So you can do whatever you gonna do in life. You ain't gonna die to this particular day and time. That's how I put it.
Nah, I don't think you can. I don't think it's. I mean, because here's the thing, and this is why I say this. You got motherfuckers that get up and go to work every day. Go to work every day, do everything by the book, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like Janine said, do the church thing, pay their tithes, get up, go to work, be model worker, and get hit by a straight bullet coming home from work.
Right.
What did that person do to rush their damn life?
And then you got people that's been in and out of jail, that's been shit. They done been prostitutes on drugs. They done been, and they 98, 99 years old.
There you go.
Still living, got some more years to go. I mean, I don't know.
Nah, I mean, what about you? I mean, so, bro, you really think that people can rush and people rushing it? Well, some people, huh?
If you out there just doing crazy ass, I mean, you just going around just shooting motherfuckers. You out there robbing motherfuckers every single night. You out there robbing motherfuckers. That shit gonna catch you. Eventually, you gonna rob the wrong motherfucker.
And the day that you written down, the day that's written down for you is the day you gonna go.
Right.
I mean, so okay. Let me ask you. You think God say, well, I'm gonna let you decide your own fate. I'm gonna see how far you gonna take it.
Because, I mean, come on. Look, it's been serial killers that's been 3-4 women in and didn't get caught. You know what I'm saying? God could have easily been like, okay, you know what? I ain't about to let him kill not another damn goddamn person. You know what I'm saying? But that don't happen. It do not happen like that all the time. It varies. And so just like you were just saying, them people in the streets that's out here shooting, killing people, some of them actually turn their life around and become model citizens and be given back to the community and shit like that. So you got them type of stories too. They don't always get got.
Hold on, we got a new caller. Caller, what's happening? Who this?
What's up, man? It's Chill, man.
What's up, Chill?
What's up, Jill?
Y'all got it.
So,
Go ahead, bro. You push one. What's up?
Oh, well, I was just saying, man, you know, about what y'all was talking about. Like the young lady said, you know, it's written that, you know, God's the Alpha and the Omega, and he already knows the beginning and the ending. So regardless if you pushing yourself towards that era of like you just said, Tama, you know, you doing all this dirt and you pushing yourself to an early death or early grave, the Most High already knew he was gonna do that anyway. But like she said as well, sometimes God used them very people to be the one to say, if I could change him, I could change anybody. You feel me? And when, you know, we look at some what we consider deja vu, that's really actual our spirit, because, you know, we're spiritual beings wrapped in the physical, of living a physical experience, right? So God is the Alpha and Omega, and our spirit goes back from which it came from. So we have that deja vu moment. There ain't nothing but our spirit catching up with our bodies catching up with our spiritual being already. You feel me? So our time is everybody's time is numbered, regardless of how, like Cass was saying, regardless of how you living, you can just walk to the store and do work good every day, and just be your day. It's just your number just called. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
We have no control over our destiny. It's just up to us to live it the best way we can live it.
All right, now hold on for a second, y'all. Chill, I got a question for you. Let me bring in a new caller. We got another caller. Caller, what's happening? Who's this?
That's good, man. You know, he's Stanley.
What's up with you, Steiner?
I didn't want to call. I did not want to call tonight, but y'all on some serious shit. But go ahead.
All right, Chill, let me ask you a question, man.
Yes, sir.
You are a man of faith. I'm trying to word this right. Okay, let's say I got a new car, right? Now, most people would say, God bless you with a new car, right? You got a new car.
Yeah.
God bless you with a new car. That's what most people say, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to me, how was that a blessing when that's a new bill?
What?
So basically, God blessed me with a new bill, not a new car. You see what I'm saying?
Is that something you wanted?
Chill. Can I just say one thing real quick?
I thought you was about to say
But okay, chill. Just give me one hot second, and I'll let you answer this. But I gotta ask him this. God gave you the energy to get up and go to work every morning to pay for that car, right?
Yeah.
So, and that was the car that you wanted, and he gave you the energy to get up every morning and or evening or whatever the case was to be able to afford buying that car and afford paying that bill. Don't you still think it's a blessing?
I don't think it's a blessing because it's a new bill. If you want to bless me by taking away some of this frustration that I'm going through with these bills. Bless me by removing the bill. Give me the money to pay this bill off.
What? Don't buy the damn car, motherfucker. There you go.
What you talking about? He wants you to buy the car.
This motherfucker's
See, Cameron, you confusing what's a blessing. See, what happened was God give us free will, first of all. You see what I'm saying? And your free will, like Fam said, he gave you a blessing by waking you up that morning. He gave you a blessing by still allowing you to have your job to be able to use your free will to buy that car. Now, if you got that car off the blessings that he gave you, now you complaining? No, they ain't how that go.
This nigga ill.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
This nigga
I'm
ill.
sorry, but I feel like we contradicting ourselves because did he wake me up or was I already going to wake up anyway because my day and time is not until my day and time is up? See, that's why I feel like we be always saying everything a blessing, everything got to do with God, but if I got free will and I'm the one getting up and I ain't damaged my body enough or did enough to my body enough to get up and go to work every day, is it me just getting up going to work every day?
No,
and I got my own room to be blessed because he already know what day and time I'm gonna be dead. So I just woke up.
Okay, check this out. He could have woke you up this morning.
Woo!
But you could have woke up not in your right mind. You could have woke up confined to that bed. You could have woke up not being able to wipe your own butt, and you could have been confined to knowing everything that's going around you, but can't move to do nothing about it. So just being able to get up to even move like that, yes, mechanically, you got up. But even with the mechanics of it, he gave you the ability to use the mechanics. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay, can I interject with you guys for a minute? Just for a minute, and I'm gonna get off the line.
Go ahead, Mike.
Everything is about God, 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 God. The devil ain't never did shit wrong. Ain't nobody in fucking hell. Ain't nobody did. Devil ain't did shit. Nobody make them do the wrong shit. It's always, well, maybe God said this was your time, or maybe this is what you were supposed to do. Everything that's being that you guys are talking about is mentioning God.
Okay.
When somebody might go through something, there's a lot of evil that's going around right now on this goddamn planet. They say, well, maybe we praying for God to fix it. Maybe this damn devil running rampant. We don't never get a devil. Let him know that motherfucker you fucking up. And we don't never want to put that shit into perspective. So let's say, for instance, you got a person going in and out of prison, a person that's murdering and killing shit, or somebody might not wake up next morning. Well, maybe God said it was this time. No, maybe the devil said, motherfucker, I'm glad you did what you did. Now you with me. We don't never put that shit in perspective. Let's keep this shit authentic.
Okay, well, now, Staten, I think, you know what? I hear what you're saying, but I think that's kind of like anything bad, you going to immediately equate it with the devil. I think that's kind of like an unwritten law. Like, it's like, he's there.
We have never equated anything with the devil. We've always said, oh, they just acting out, they bad, they just on some bullshit.
Well, you know what, Staten, and you're probably right, but the one thing, I mean, I'm not a man of church or nothing like that. But one thing that I do remember my grandmother always telling me, and you right, Stanley, I never say that, because the one thing that I remember my grandmother always telling me, never give the devil his praise. And I always like, okay, it'll get better. God will make it better. I'm not going, and that's just that's not to say that everybody can think the way I think, but yeah, you're right. I'd never give the devil, I'd never really even talk about the devil. Because I was always taught not to even give him no praise.
And you know what else? I remember me and Father Terrence talked about this years and years back. G. Foster. And we're talking about Malcolm X. See, the one thing about the KKK and white supremacists and things like that, we always considered them the devil, right? But we never considered ourselves being devils as well. We never considered ourselves being perceived or going outside the realm, doing all the wrong things. Let's look at us. Even a Memphis judge in Tennessee, he said black people are killing more black people than the KKK has ever done. These people have succeeded more than anybody. And we fighting and doing all the wrong shit, and we can't never figure out. It's like we wake up every morning, we have to say, well, God, then he just say, okay, well, why is God waking us up? Or why it's got to be like, thank you, God? Why can't be real?
You gonna say thank you, devil?
Somebody will that wanted to wake up.
You gonna say thank you, devil?
Got murdered. Yeah, right. You know, you gotta thank somebody.
I'm not thanking him. I'm sorry. That I'm not gonna ever thank the devil. Never.
Right.
That's why we can't do better, because we curse.
Right, but basically what I'm saying, Janine, is because I agree with you. I respect you a lot. I respect you across the board a whole lot. What I'm saying is, because it's like when you go across the board and you wake up every morning to see another day, and you know there's somebody that lay next to you that didn't wake up, might have fell asleep, died in their sleep. They say, well, God, thank you. Or somebody might die from an overdose. Well, maybe it was their time. Maybe it was their will and anything like that. God said, come to get them. No. That wasn't that. That means that we lacked the attention that we were supposed to pay the attention to them. We dropped the ball on it. We let people die in front of us, and we let every type of thing. And then we keep on saying, well, you know, maybe it was that God's will. We don't know.
Brother, I'm sorry. I listened to you for a long time, and I get where you're coming from a point of view. But one thing is going to happen to you. The Most High going to turn you over to a reprobate mind. And God created good and evil. So first of all,
exactly.
Everything you saying to a certain degree, you on point. And I'm not saying you wrong or like that, but all I'm saying is this. First of all, nobody said we never gave the devil his due. But at the same time, I didn't say that. I'm not gonna sit here and praise the devil, because at one time we gotta realize God and the devil are spirits. We are spirits. We just have a physical being. And so when God turns you over to that reprobate man, he's going to try to help you and interject and put things in your life to try to correct your life, and you keep saying, I'm going to do me. You keep saying you're going to do you, he's going to let you die in your sin. Now me, when I was out there in the streets real bad, I grew up knowing about God. I grew up in my church. I used to go to the mosque in Chicago with Waleed Muhammad and to the Trinity Missionary Baptist Church in Gary. But I was even worse than my peers because they didn't know God like I knew God. You understand what I'm saying?
Come on now. Go ahead, preach. I feel you.
I was doing the devil's work. You feel me? So when I had, they say how your life flashed for your eyes right before you die. It's not that moment of you laying there dying. It's the incident that happened before you come to that moment when it's time for you to be judged, whatever, right? So when I was going through it, and I was going through a tunnel of light, I wasn't going toward the light. I was going toward the darkness. You feel me? And God asked me 3 times, you got to let him go. And the hardest thing in my life ever to do in my life besides see my mama die was to swallow my pride and have to let that anger and everything go. And the people who I wanted to destroy for even think about doing something to me, I had to let that go. You feel me? Then I came back to the light. So I'm saying is there is gonna be a day of a reckoning, and it's gonna be up to you whether you say, you know what, like you said earlier, faith without works is dead. And the Bible clearly tells, the Quran tells us that any holy book you want to look at tells you that there's either good, evil, bad, or whatever, however you want to call it.
True.
And if you choose to follow that spirit that's of Satan, that's of Lucifer, or however you want to call him, if you choose to follow that spirit, like we said earlier, the devil, he got you. So why do he? And once the devil got you, y'all asked the question earlier, when some people think that once they start doing better, their life be over with, right?
Right.
And they had that fear. And I had that fear as well because you have stopped doing what the devil wants you to do. As soon as I stopped acting the fool out there in the street, I got shot up. And then as soon as I started recuperating, I went to prison. You understand what I'm saying? It took me to leave my surroundings and get back a close relationship to God.
Right.
To figure out. You see what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying, bro. But the same
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I salute you what you're saying, because what you just mentioned, you said I was saying. I didn't say that, but I totally agree with 1,000% with what you're saying, because there's you got two sides of a coin. There's two sides of a coin to this, and there's the good and the evil, and you got to recognize both sides of the coin. You know, without, let's put it like this. I'll give you the best scenario. You would never know what it feels like to get up if you never fell down. You would know what sunshine looked like if it was always light. Okay?
Didn't 50 Cent say that?
There's always the bad, the good, and the bad to everything.
I think 50 Cent said that.
Go ahead. What you say, Zach?
I think 50 Cent said that. No, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
that's how it is, man.
But all bullshit aside, Stanley,
Recognize everything.
I feel what you said. I'm not the most biblical person in the world, and I'm not gonna sit here and claim to be. But like I said, the one thing that my grandmother told me, and hell, I don't know if she was right or wrong, but she told me this, and she said it with such conviction that that's the one thing that never get the devil his praise. Never. So
right.
I that's just one thing I do believe in. I might not say much, but then that's the one thing, and I can hear her just as plain as day. You never give the devil his praise. Never. Because when you giving him his praise, you give up.
What the exactly. Doing anyway? I thought he was supposed to be in hell. So are we in hell? Is it supposed to be hell on earth? Right.
Shit. Hey. Preach church tablet.
It was already written in that part right there.
Now hold on, y'all. Hold on. Before everybody get to going. What Chill at? Chill, you on here?
I'm right here.
Chill, I'd seen you write it, but man, you need to let everybody know. You say you preach Sunday.
Yep.
Where you gonna be at?
I'm preaching stuff. It's gonna be on Facebook Live.
Okay.
And soon.
That's what's up. So if they can't get to the church, they could just hit your thing.
Make sure you invite me so I can tune in.
All right. What time? It started at 12 o'clock, but whenever I get ready to see, I'm not no hooping and hollering preacher. First of all, I'm more of a teacher, and because I feel like it's important that a person knows the who, the what, why, and when of the word, and what it really means, and why it's said like that. Because a lot of times people go to church and the pastor, get the hooping and hollering, but he didn't really teach you nothing. You understand what I'm saying?
Chill. I can't picture you. Chill. I can't even picture you.
What you say?
I said I can't even picture you yelling, even if you wanted to. You just run them laid back. Hey, I can't even picture like back in the day, even when we was younger, man. Chill. his voice, he had a distinctive voice, but he just knew his voice. It's just like he never really yelled. And even if he might have thought he was yelling, it still sounded cool. Like, yeah, like damn shit.
But you know what? The one thing I like, the one thing I like about Chill though, man, just listen to him, man. He's a philosopher. He's into philosophy and everything like that. And he could teach a lot of people a lot of things. For everything that he's been through and teach you something. I don't like a lot of ministers because when they do the hollering and yelling and everything like that, everything is transcript. Everything is written down how this church and service gonna go. You got to come on up and give your life in and do this and that. Everything is Broadway musical. That's why I don't mess with it. Because you're not doing nothing. Everything that goes on right now. Yeah, no, because they already proved. Matter of fact, Father Time already know about this. When them people do that, they already looking for a buck. Everything that's going on in the streets right now, everything that's going on in the world, man, these people don't give a fuck. Because they ain't out there doing nothing. They doing nothing. Chill talking right now. And I can respect that. And I can respect the person that's literally just talking about like, yo, this is for this. And you know, you got to have an open mind to everything across the world. And that's why I said, man, you can't put everything just saying, oh, well, God, maybe God. No, you got to have an open mind. Say, no, maybe somebody else got something to do with this as well.
Oh well, that goes without saying. That goes, you can't believe in one without believing in the other. Like I said, that goes without saying.
Right. Right. We got to have an open diversity to that.
And there's too many different faiths for people to just be like, oh, this is the only faith. This is the only faith. My faith is the right faith. And my thing is, you know, this Bible and all this controversy around who wrote it and all this, it's too much knowledge out here now for people to even believe in one thing. You know what I'm saying? So.
But this is the thing, Janine. This is the main thing. I study on the Nation of Islam. I study the Nation of Islam. Right. And man wrote the Bible, and Christian Bible has been rewritten over and over and over again. But guess what? This the only one thing is this. You might have different religions, but there's only one God. And they all know this. They can all have their different understandings because it's always been rewritten over and over, but they still go to the one main God. That's it. It's like when people talk about, oh, well, Jesus, man, what no damn Jesus doing that? Stop playing. This shit was written. Not its old motherfucker, you know, blah, blah, blah. And everybody kept on changing the scriptures over.
Well, who did it then if Jesus didn't do it? Who did it?
Look here.
Who walked
this shit was written over. If you go over back into the Romans, you go over back to the Kings and everything like that. You go over to old boy that painted Jesus. I forget his damn name. And he
Michelangelo.
There you go. And Michelangelo, he didn't paint Jesus. He painted his damn cousin. He painted his cousin. It was already written in history.
Hey, Chill. Hey, Chill.
Yes, sir.
It was two project motherfuckers that answered that question. Just throw that out there. Right? Everybody always thought it was project motherfuckers that know nothing.
Now hold on.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Goddamn, y'all. Don't tear my head off. Don't tear my head off. It was a joke.
Okay, go ahead. Do your thing.
God.
I can tell you a whole boatload of shit.
No, he right. Everybody be praying to all them pictures. That is not Jesus.
You said that it ain't no Jesus. Who did those miracles, man?
And you left out one. You left out one major miracle, Timer. Who turned the water into wine?
It's a book. Who say the book is real? Who say any of that?
I'm just talking crazy now. I'm just messing with y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna say this real quick, and I'm gonna let this go. Okay? I'm gonna say this one thing. No, Janine. Janine, let me say this real quick. And this is one thing Frank Sinatra said a while back. He said, if you ever want to control a people, read them a great story out of a book. And he was talking about the Bible.
Right.
If you want to have somebody follow you, read them a story out of a book, and they'll believe everything in that damn book. You don't know nobody in the book. Let me ask this question.
Expert.
Hold on. Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. Hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish. Bro, at the end of that book, at the end of the book, does it say who's the author, or does it say the end?
That don't matter, man. That don't matter. I'm going to.
No, it does matter. Everything's matter because.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me get control of the show back. I'm going to the resident expert. Chill is an expert in this area. We all know this. Chill.
Yes, sir.
Is there a Jesus? Did Jesus exist? Did Jesus do these miracles? Or was
Yes,
that
he did. Yahshua. First name is Yahshua HaMashiach. It's not Jesus, but that's the name our enemies gave him. You understand what I'm saying? And some of the things you were saying, brother. Yes, Jesus that they have, that we all look on as the white Jesus. That is the Caesar Borgia. That
exactly.
That's his name.
Right.
And the Virgin Mary is his sister, and that was during the time period of the split, the great split between the church, between the Eastern Roman Orthodox Church, which
Orthodox.
The Eastern Orthodox Church and the Roman Catholic Orthodox Church. That was the great split, and that was the reason that they did that, because they were trying to unify the church. But that's why they took a lot of them books out the Bible, because there's a lot of them books, it tell you that at certain times they're going to change the image over. That's why if you look at the Quran and even in the Bible, they don't really want you to make images of who the Messiah and everybody's supposed to be, because they knew it'd be too easy for those in power to change the way the person looks. But the Bible, they have started to do a lot of archaeological finds, a lot of different things to go back and verify that a lot of different things in the Bible was actually true. Now, I was in Saudi Arabia, and a lot of parts of the Bible when we was at war was in Saudi Arabia, like when Moses cracked the rock and water came out. That rock is actually in Saudi Arabia. Mecca, Medina, all that stuff like that, that's in Saudi Arabia. And Islam, to me, this just me, because like
I get it.
Who religion is the purest? To me, based on the stuff that I've read since I've been a child and the things that the Most High have shown me, Islam and Christianity is the same thing. Even Hebrews, even the brothers that be on the corner, saying they Hebrew Israelites, they all believe in the same thing. The only thing that they have a difference is Yahshua HaMashiach, was he God, or was he just a prophet? That's a big issue.
And that's the same thing. But that's the same thing I just said. Every different religion always go to the same one God, right?
I said that. That's what I was giving you. I was telling you. That's what I'm
right.
trying to give you your props on saying that. But you said he didn't exist. Well, I'm trying to tell you that he do exist. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that some people want to take him out of his proper place. That's why the sermon I'm doing this Sunday is going to be on I am.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you say I am? That's what my sermon going to be on. Now, when he talking to Peter on that time period. Now, when he was first talking to Peter, he asked Peter, who do people say I am? Then he asked Peter, who do you say I am? Now, that Bible verse normally leads on to saying, are you the revelation? And Peter gave a revelation. They said, on this revelation, I'm going to build my rock. I'm going to build my church. And I did a sermon on that a couple months ago. But this one part is going to be on them 6 words. Who do you say I am? Because that's the declaration before the revelation. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to break it all down. But He's telling you who he is when he asks, who do people say I am? You feel me? But I can't get too deep in that. That's a whole other subject matter. But at the same time, even like the young lady said, there's a lot of other religions out there. Even with the Indians in India, over in India, how they believe in all the many gods, right? They believe in all the different
But
gods.
no, I agree with you. I see what you're saying. But
I bet y'all didn't think y'all hear this on this show tonight, huh?
All them other gods ain't nothing but the Nephilim that's in the Bible. So if you
look here.
Things,
I get everything you look. I get everything. I come from the Clarks and the Blakes. I come from a father, their great grandfather had a church built up. The Clarks and the Blakes. We was always taught to learn every religion, everything around us, and learn everything. Orthodox. We went to Holy Trinity. We went to Christianity. We went to every church. I listen to everything you said, and you on point with everything you're saying. But a lot of things that you read in the scriptures are not meant for you and us to be involved in the scriptures. Let's put it like that. Let's keep it real, okay?
So in other words, you saying that the scriptures are racist?
Hold on. Let me finish, because I'll let him finish. A lot of things that we keep on going through, just like we're going through this voting legislation today, with everything that's going on. We're talking about they trying to change all the laws. They making everything that's going towards them. But we're like, oh, we're going to keep on praying on this and this in the book and this and everything like that. But you got to remember, okay, which book are we trying to read? Who guidelines are we trying to follow? Or what does it keep on saying this at? Because I ain't found this one yet.
So Stanley,
we keep on trying to go ahead, bro.
I'm asking you, you thinking it is more of a race issue?
Everything's always been more of a race issue.
I'm just asking. I'm just clarifying for the people. That's all.
Everything has always been a race issue.
Okay.
Right now to this very day. Let me tell you this. A great person that white people always looked up to, Rush Limbaugh, one of the greatest racist journalists, radio journalists on the planet to this day, passed away. I couldn't stand this motherfucker. But he kept that shit authentic, the way he felt like it should have been preached to his people. But when we preach it to our people, we always we got some excuses. Oh, it's because of this and because of that. No, you got to pay attention to the realism that was already put in front of you. Because we always want to look for the motherfucking dessert besides of the motherfucking plate that's been put in front of us. We ain't want to eat the motherfucking meal. We want the dessert. These motherfuckers putting the motherfucking meal and telling you what you finna fucking eat. That's real talk. Okay? You want to keep real journalism one-on-one? That's how you do it. You got to do the research to know the search. It ain't always about the book, because the book has been rewritten over and over and over and over and over. Why is that? Because motherfuckers like, okay, let's go back into the day with Julius Caesar and everybody. And you got people like they were sinning and everything like that. Oh no, we can't have that in there because we do this. Oh, we're gonna take that out. Oh, well, we do that too. Well, we'll take that out too. And guess what? Now you have a new book, you have a new chapter, you have another version.
Sandra, let me tell you something. Now, a lot of stuff you just said I don't agree with, but I do agree with you 100% on the book being rewritten 1,000 different times. And now, Chill, let me ask you, who is to say that when when you read the Bible, they say this is what Jesus said and all that. Who's to say that that's true? We don't know what Jesus said because we wasn't there.
And none of the people who wrote the Bible was there either.
True
it was
fact.
all back this way.
Well, they say true.
And you know what? And what y'all saying is correct. But what I'm gonna tell you is this: the oldest written Bible that they have that's still around today is Ethiopia. It's if you look at this, they got a documentary on YouTube on the cities of the underworld. It's called the Second Holy City.
Come on now.
This Bible
Come on now.
by the people who left, the Ethiopians who left, because King Solomon had Menelik II.
Come on now.
Now that Bible shows you the black version of the Bible and everything, and it's on top of this mountaintop. And on top of this mountaintop, you got to basically climb a mountain just to get to the church to see what this Bible is. It's huge, and it's written in a language that's like, it's almost like a dead tongue. But that's the oldest Bible around, and they got pictures to go along with each page, basically telling the story about what the previous page is talking about.
Okay.
Now, yes, the Bible has been rewritten. The Bible has been rewritten, but it hasn't been rewritten to the point. But where it hasn't been rewritten to the point, though, that it's not understandable. And the reason it was rewritten, let me finish this part. This is the most important part.
Because that was my next question.
The original Bible, every time the Bible was rewritten from Aramaic to the Greek to English, is because that is where the people of Israel was going to be enslaved at. When it got transferred from the Aramaic to the Greek, that's because they got in prison because they disobedient and went off into Greece. And then once they was in Greece, they end up becoming slaves once again in the Americas. Like King George, he was a Hebrew. What everybody fail to realize is most of the original monarchs of Spain, Portuguese, Europe, all them places, they were either Moors or Hebrews. They were black people. That's what the term said. The Dark Ages. The Dark Ages is when black people ruled the world. That's why they call it the Dark Ages. And then they thought what y'all read in high school, the Canterbury Tales, the War of the Roses, King Arthur, and all that kind of stuff like that. Those were stories to show you when the white population took back over Europe. And even in America, when George Washington said, I can't tell a lie, I didn't chop the cherry tree. He was showing you how they chopped down, how they finally got rid of the Moorish Americans and the Hebrew society in America.
Okay, so now you just basically answered the question a little while ago about Jesus. So everybody see this picture of Jesus in church. They see this white person with his blonde hair, blue eyes. Like I said, Michelangelo, that's his cousin that he painted. Because he couldn't paint a Hebrew or black figure at the time. Because we were all dark people at the time, right? Am I correct?
That was called the Renaissance. That was the Great Whitewash. When they
we Israelites, and when you come from this continent, there is no code. There is no article code. It's all it's right there. You white, you red and brown. That's simple as that. That's the bottom line. Ain't no white, blue-eyed devil running around. Jesus running around. That's the bottom line. We need to stop with that. We need to stop with that thinking. When we stop with that train of thought, then we can learn though. Now, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you one deeper. They just found an artifact yesterday. They say that's over 1 million years old on the planet Earth. How do you know it's 1 million years old on the planet Earth? And he said before Christ, it is before BC, before Christ. But you got all these other stories coming up. A lot of this shit don't even make sense to us. But we believe it. We believe it because they tell us a story. And when you tell me a story, I'm not gonna believe it. Once upon a time, there was a person named God. Come on, man. Make this shit make sense. Make this shit make sense.
They got more evidence.
They got more evidence than everything. They can't even make the shit make sense no more.
Y'all remember we talking about people going to hell? Exactly why.
That's why your mama said what she said.
What you say you need? Say it again. Say it again.
That's what Mama said. That's why your mama said what she said. That's why your ass going to hell.
Right, man. Look here, man. Damn right.
What now, Stanley, we got a question. Someone wants to know, are you atheist?
No, I'm not atheist.
No.
I'm a realist.
Okay.
I pay attention to everything that's going on.
I'm just
People always ask that question. You an atheist? I'm not an atheist. I believe in
I
God.
just pay attention to everything. I just pay attention to everything.
I just don't
I
feel
know
like
what.
I don't sit here. I just don't feel like I'm going to sit here and just go around telling everybody, yeah, I know this is how it is. I know this is what happened. I know.
Right.
And we don't know shit. All this shit we've been taught and we've been trained and brainwashed. And people need to go and people don't need to listen to me.
That's why
people don't need to listen to me.
Study thyself.
And you know what?
You need to go
And you know what? Exactly. And you're right. And you're right about that. And you're right. And Janine is definitely right. And you know what? It's just like if you go back to the history. Let's go back to the movie Roots. Our people were brought here against our religion, our culture, our minds, and we have to learn somebody else's religion and culture and learn how to survive. And we have to learn their book. We have to learn their rules.
Now hold on, Stanley. Hold on, give me a second. Now, Chill, you say Roots was a lie?
Yes, it was. Roots was a lie.
No, it
Roots
wasn't.
was written by a white man, and the name of the book was written from was called The African. And Alex Haley, he worked for what now is called NSI, the Naval Investigative Service. That's who he worked for. So his whole thing was when that
So you telling me all our people from Africa was a lie?
No, brother, I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you that the book Roots was a lie. The book, Alex Haley, they went to court about it and he lost. Alex Haley lost. But during the time period, it was written by a white man. The book was called The African. And Alex Haley.
But you missed the whole point, though, Chris. You missed the whole point. I said there was a book, there was a movie called Roots, and I said it was telling you something. I didn't say it was a lie. I said it was telling you something. So therefore, you went from one segment to the next segment. I'm not talking about that. It might have been a lie, but when you come from Ethiopia, you come from Africa, there was this certain religion. Bottom line, am I correct?
You know what? I need to be in
am
my
I correct?
class, man. I need to be in my class.
I'll be in your class. But what I'm saying is, am I correct?
We need to get a world map.
Am I correct? But am I correct?
Wait a minute, man.
Let me tell you, Sam. Let me tell you, Sam. And you know, that was nothing but Old Testament religion that they kept using because they hadn't heard the word of Yahshua Mashiach. When you say voodoo, they doing the same thing that the priest did in the Old Testament. Right. That's all that is.
Voodoo.
Janine just did.
That's what we practiced before. That's what people practiced in Africa before they came over here.
Not all, and see, hold a minute. First of all, like I said, in order to understand, you said the Africans, the Aboriginal people of this planet are black people, but there were different nationalities, so to speak, of them black people. Now, they consider African Americans. Us, they consider African Americans. Us, they consider European American. European Africans. Us, they consider in the Caribbean or South America. All those people before they even came to America, we already had some of my loved ones here already that helped build the pyramids.
I like what you're talking about. I love what you're saying.
That already helped build the pyramids down there.
Hey.
They already helped build all these different pyramids. They were
I
what they
love it.
considered the lost tribes of Israel and the
Okay.
lost tribe of Shabazz.
Okay.
So these lost tribes, these were the people who
Man,
actually
dude, I got some
still in
Nigeria.
slavery.
I got some Nigeria people, man, that would shut you down what you're talking about. Because what you're talking about is false flagging.
You can bring them on.
They would definitely.
No way.
Chris, I like what you're
No
talking
way.
about. Chris, I like what you're talking about. But I got some people.
Chill, not Chris.
There is no way
No.
people will just hear me.
No, what I'm saying is because see, you have to have a dialect. You got to have a dialect. And the thing is, I love what Chris is talking about, it like that, and I love the situation. What?
Standing is chill.
The man name is Chill, not Chris.
Oh, chill. Okay, chill.
I've been trying to figure out who he been
Oh, okay,
talking
my
about.
fault. My bad. I like what I'm sorry. I like what Chill is talking about. But it's a dialect, and then when I have to DJ for different Nigerian people parties out here, things like that, different from Africa, and they give me different. They tell me all these different type of stories and the real stories, and they show me different documents. Man, I'm like, man, he's like, yeah, you know, you guys really don't know because this is what you guys have been told.
What we don't know.
You know.
What we don't know.
We don't know everything. Everything that you're talking about. It's like what you said, Jesus and all this stuff. You know, and when you talk about, it's like with the politics and everything that's going around right now, we are so lost in diversity with our people. This is the reason why we're killing each other. This is the reason why we're killing. Hold on, minister. Hold on. This is the reason why our teenagers are stealing cars and murdering people and carjacking and doing all different things, but we don't have none of our ministers out there on the streets saying nothing or doing anything or going out and protesting and saying Black Lives Matter no more, because Black Lives Matter don't matter only until a white person come up and do this and everything like that. But we can always keep on doing everything to each other, but our community is down falling and falling and falling and falling and falling and falling.
Now, hold on, Mike. I mean, hold on, Stanley. Hold on, now. Wait a minute, Stanley. I got to disagree with you on that. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that we all. I mean, granted, is the movement as big as it should be? No, it's not. But I've seen people of the. I mean, and it's not for profit. I see people out here trying. It's a lot of people that's trying. So I'm not gonna take that away from people. I'm not gonna sit here and say that no black ministers. I see.
And I'm not gonna take it from you.
Because a lot of them do try. I've seen some to try. I just actually watched. What I didn't hear you, Janine. What you said?
We still get punished for our shit our ancestors did long time ago. That's why we kept getting enslaved, as far as they keep saying.
Well, you know what? I can't even answer that one. But like I said, because I'm not. All I'm saying is that I've seen ministers not just wait till the white thing happen or the brutality on our like the brutality of the police, and then here they come. I've seen some ministers, preachers, whatever, get out here and they really are trying to make a difference. But I mean, the numbers are so overwhelming.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say this last part. I don't mean to cut you off, Jack. A 9-year-old plus another 6-7-year teenagers were shot and killed in Chicago yesterday.
Okay.
A 9-year-old plus 6-7 other teenagers. I ain't saying the teenagers never did nothing wrong, because nowadays teenagers are doing a lot wrong.
Well, a lot of days 9-year-olds are too.
The 9-year-olds and these people that's getting involved, like this last week, there was a 4-year-old, 5-year-old getting shot. But we have not said Black Lives Matter. And then on top of that, nobody said I need to see some police footage, because guess what? There was no footage, because it was somebody of us killing our own people. You see what I'm saying?
We've been doing that for
But we keep on
decades,
talking about.
We've been doing that from the beginning of the time. Black people been killing black people since the beginning.
No. This is worse. This is worse, fam. If you look, Father Time, I'll tell you, I love you to death. But if you start going through documentary and you look at the numbers, you see we are at our worst time. Right now, when us going through pandemic and everybody got locked down, you got teenagers that was already couldn't go back into schools. And then once they got back in school, they was already on social media talking about, man, I'm going to kick your ass, I'm going to shoot you, I'm going to do this, we're going to go to Skate World, we're going to bounce your club, we're going to do this, and blah, 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 blah. Everybody's fighting. They jacking cars, they doing this, they killing old people and everything like that. This ain't stuff we never done. We never done
Well,
that.
whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? That's the goddamn parents' fault. That ain't society's
That's the who fault?
It's the parents'
That's
fault.
who fault?
The parents. If you don't
You
control
goddamn
your
right.
kid,
It's
what
the
do you
parents'
expect
fault.
your kid to do?
It's the parents' fault.
Go out
It's the
there
parents'
and do
fault.
bullshit.
Right.
So
And I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. But once you got to remember one thing. Once you get confined into a certain area for a certain amount of time, you're in imprisonment. Am I correct? Yes or no?
I don't agree with that.
What do you mean? I'm trying to understand. What do you mean when you get to a certain area? What do you mean? If I live some,
okay, wait. Just put it like this. I'm put it like this. Let's say Zach. Let's say Zach and Father Time. You both get locked up in the county. Y'all get sent off into Mississippi, whatever, prison, anything like that. Y'all in confinement, correct?
Okay.
You're there for only 6 months, right? Imprisonment.
Okay.
Now let's say you got today's you got a pandemic, and they confined. They can't go out. All the jobs are closed. All the schools are closed. They got to learn schooling at home. They can't get out. They can't go text nobody. They can't have no friends. They can't do nothing. They can't go to McDonald's. They can't do nothing. They feel like they in prison. So now they gonna rebel because they've been locked up so much. And I remember when I seen when Spain was actually released.
So wait a minute, you saying the pandemic started all this?
They start. Go ahead.
No, I don't think that's what he's saying.
Because I'm saying because this shit been going on.
Now,
Hey, can I
No, what I'm
That's
Hey, can I say
hold on,
something
y'all.
real quick?
That's not what he's saying. But Stanley, let me make this point too. Chill, I'm gonna use you in this example. Okay, me and Chill grew up in the same place. Okay,
okay.
we grew up in the same place. We grew up in the Ivanhoe Project, in the area.
Right. I love Ivanhoe.
At that-
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
At that, listen to me. At that same time, even though we grew up in the exact same place, we didn't make the exact same decisions. So growing up someplace does not affect you like that. You make your own decisions. Chill chose to go this way. I chose to go that way. We made two totally different decisions, but we grew up in the exact same place. So what's your point?
You don't get it, do you? You don't get the whole thing that I just spit out to you? Really?
Explain to me like I'm a
When you get shut down, when a whole country gets shut down, it ain't your decision no more.
We talking about a country. We talking about neighborhoods.
No, that's exactly what I was talking about. You said what now?
You're a product of your environment. Because you live in
You are a product of your
neighborhood,
environment.
you got to do a certain thing. That's not true. Just because you grew up in a fucked up ass neighborhood does not mean you're gonna be a fucked up ass person.
Father time, trust me. Let me tell you something, bro. Let's keep this shit real. You, with your mom, your sister, nothing like that, and you grew up in your certain area. I love the area you were. Chill. I didn't know Chill. I know Barnaby Jones. I know Ivan. I know everybody. Zach, everybody. Okay? You maintain your situation the way you do. But you get tested in your same situation. Okay? The reason why they called it project because it was considered a project. That's what the white man put in front of your ass. Okay? Now, I used to always tell you back in the day, I told you, it's not a project. This is your neighborhood. This is your community. This is your safe haven. This is your home. That's what your mom was trying to put in front of you. All the other bull ass that it was presenting in front of you wasn't going to leave you to leave a better lifestyle. You have to learn to have to say, like, yo, this is where I stay at. This is my house. This is my mom's crib. This is everything. But the white community put it as a project. That's the reason why they call it a project. And we lost the whole meaning of the project. I know deeper than you know. I read these books to you, fam. Trust me. I know the whole meaning of all this.
You read in a book. I grew up out there.
Look,
I grew up
I'm telling you. You grew up in it, but I had to tell you. Right, but what I'm saying, no.
I'm talking about real life.
Right.
Baby.
Okay.
And just because
And I'm telling you something.
project does not mean.
Look, the whole thing is, we all, but the whole thing is, no.
True.
Father Time.
Trying to figure out which one of these motherfuckers he drunk.
You're right. I'm telling you. I hear you, Zach. But what I'm saying is, we all grew up in projects. We all grew up in lower income areas. But we grew up in great income, low income areas. You get what I'm saying? Our areas that we grew up in wasn't bad when we came up in them. Zach, can you agree with me with this one? Can anybody agree with me with this one? When you grew up on the road.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you this. Growing up in Ivanhoe, I'm not gonna say it was the easiest, but now what we did have is camaraderie. Well, my generation, our generation,
90 seconds
had camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no motherfucker finna walk in there and jump on me. Wasn't no motherfucker finna go up in there and jump on Chill. Wasn't no motherfucker finna come on there and jump on Timer.
Right.
I mean, so we had camaraderie. We had a brotherhood that
it was always camaraderie. Exactly.
But I'm saying we had a brotherhood and we all had a bond. I do believe that, but I mean, it wasn't easy though. It wasn't nowhere near easy.
60 seconds.
And just because you grew up out there does not mean you make bad decisions. Go ahead.
Hey, can I ask this question? He said earlier that
Go ahead.
About whose fault it is, the different things that's going on.
Go ahead.
Well, it says in the Bible, in Deuteronomy chapter 28, that's the blessing and curse. You read the whole chapter 28. But in Deuteronomy, it breaks down the curses, the blessings, and the curses that we as a people are going to go to until we turn back to the Most High. Not just an individual household, but the whole nation as a whole. And everything it breaks down, it goes all the way down from our enslavement to our children being taken from us, to
10 seconds.
Our women being raped, taken from us, either being over in Egypt or Africa, or even most predominantly now in America, how it happened back to our grandmothers and great grandmothers and different things, and how the children was going to become rebellious and weren't going to listen to their loved ones and their elders. All this is stated in Deuteronomy. So when your Nigerian friends, all them other people, they try to lay claim to who is who and what's what, we the only people on the planet Earth that's in a diaspora, meaning they are of Hebrew descent or Moorish descent that live we got scattered to the four corners of the earth. And the main reason we got scattered to the four corners of the earth, so the word of God could go to all them places of the earth. Because regardless of where you go on this planet, especially when it comes to Black Americans, whether we be Aboriginal Black Americans or the ones that came here as slaves, the world follow and listen to us. They might not want to admit it, but we become a byword and a product. They look at us, they love what we do, but they hate us for it. You see what I'm saying?
Now my swag.
And read
so
that
wait,
hurt
so,
right.
so we still cursed like I said. So you basically saying we still cursed. So why us? Why so white people can go around?
Wait a minute, hold on.
White people can go around.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and get this other show. I'm gonna get you. Hold on. The other show got it. Hold on. Collagen Nation got to come on right now. I'm gonna go ahead and follow you on the other show right now with you guys and let you guys finish with this. Okay?
All right, Doc.
It's on me.
All right.
Go ahead, Janine.
I was just saying. I mean, he just said what I was just saying before. That basically, the Bible and the Christianity basically is saying we all still cursed. And that's why we keep going through the same shit we still keep going through for generation to generation. But why is it that we're being taught that we the ones got to change and we got to change and go over to God, but white people can do whatever they want to? They don't. Where's their judge? Why is it only us?
I'm glad you
Why
asked
is it
that.
only us that's supposed to get judged and not them?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that question.
We the only ones got to change. We the only ones got to be difficult because we the chosen one. That's what everybody keep trying to tell us. We the chosen. We're gonna get our blessings when we go to heaven. We don't even know if it is.
No. That is a part of it. But like I said earlier,
them mixed people be raging.
Like you can work all day long and still go through hell and be a good person and still get killed at the end of the flick on some humbug stuff. But what I'm telling you is this. We were supposed to be God's mouthpiece. We were supposed to be the ones on the planet Earth that tell the goodness of God. But every time
Are you saying we as black folks? Are you saying we as black people?
We as black people, not all black people, because all black people aren't the same. First of all, let's get understood. All black people aren't the same. Those who our forefathers made that covenant with the Most High, those are the ones that's getting persecuted more than any of the rest of them.
But that's what I'm saying. Who knows who that is? Who even knows who that is nowadays? We so mixed up.
And some of the main reasons, and some people get caught up just on the stick because they are darker skinned. But the reason white people, my this white neighborhood, let me go here. The reason white people are so mad and vindictive, not all white people, but a lot of them. But the reason most white people are so mad and vindictive against black people, because in 2 Kings, it tells you that was the first mention of race in the Bible in 2 Kings when Gehazi, who was the servant of Elijah, stole some jewels from the Syrian black king who had leprosy. And when that man had leprosy, he went back and took all the money the Syrian guard asked Elijah, hey man, you cured me, let me give you all this gold, all this money, anything you want. He said, I don't want nothing. Go back to your people and tell your people what my God did for you, that your God Baal, which they worship Baal, and Baal is Satan, what my God did. This Syria, that's the same Syria that's here today, was that Syria. He went back, but Gehazi, who was a servant of Elijah, went back and said, man, my master said, give me that gold. He took that gold and went back to his tribe and spread it to all his people. So when he got back, Elijah said, I know what you did. So since you wanted all that man gold and money, you're gonna take his leprosy as well, which was for black people to have leprosy and make their skin turn white. He said, you're gonna have this leprosy, and the world is gonna hate you for all the money you got and all the power you got, but you're gonna get kicked out. And so back then, if you had leprosy, you couldn't stay in the community. You had to go outside your community for so many days or months until the leprosy was cured. But if it never got cured, you had to keep moving. They moved so far to where they got up into what's known now as the Caucasus Mountains, where now they got the term Caucasian comes from. So the reason white people hate us is because they used to beat us. and they skin. You know how they try to say our skin is our sin? No, they sin is they sin. So that's why they hate us. And then we, from the ones that's in America that came over as slaves, was from the tribe of Judea and the tribe of Benjamin. And the tribe of Benjamin was the fourth tribe, and that was the tribe of praise, the singing and worship. And what do most black people in America do? We some singing and some dancing niggas. You understand what I'm saying? So within that process, everybody fought, and we was the kings and queens. That's the part they're not going to realize is from the tribe of Judah was the tribe that King David and Solomon came from, and Yahshua, Jesus Christ, came from. So we was kings and worship and praise. So that's why the whole world follow us, but they despise us because they know exactly who we are, and they hate us for it.
So,
like y'all said earlier, we were more killing than anybody.
So, Chill, let me ask you, what?
When white people lost their colors, they lost a bunch of other shit too. They lost their ass and a bunch of other.
What you see? I'm about to ask. Let me ask now, because I see that Janine has some serious issues because she's mixed. So I think within herself, she just having this race war just going on inside of her every day. So she just done lost her damn mind. She got this race war going on every day. No, I'm just messing with. I'm just talking shit. But we do got to get the hell out of here. We done went way over. Didn't think Sin City was going to turn out like this today, but nevertheless, it was very inquisitive. It was very, see, y'all thought we were going to be talking about this, that, and other. Flip the whole script on y'all today. Thanks to my man Chill, and I'm so glad you called in today. I know normally you usually don't hit us to Sunday, but I'm so glad you called in today because I'm gonna tell you, I needed you here today, and you showed up, you showed out, and you put things in a better perspective than what I was thinking today. Because shit, I'm gonna tell you like this: listening to Standing, I feel like I gotta go to church. Standing. You say what?
I say all praise be to the Most High, man, because you know it is what it is. Today, honestly, for real, I ain't been studying like I should have been studying, like I should be studying. And to y'all just motivated me, man. You know, I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all lit that fire back and like, you know what? Get back on your job. What you doing? You playing?
That's what's up. Hey, I'm glad we can help. Like I said, Standing came on here saying some stuff. I'm like, okay, I need to go to church because I'm not feeling this.
I mean, just because people don't agree don't mean they don't know the Bible. You know, a lot of us grew up in church, and I've been to church my whole life, just like a lot of people. And
yeah, but Standing just as light as you, so I know he mixed.
No, he ain't mixed, dog.
It's a joke, man. It's a joke. God, y'all, look at y'all. God damn. Lighten up. Damn. Everybody want to come out of this motherfucker now? You said what now?
Yeah, he was on full.
Father, that is like he talking about I'm going to hell.
It's just my first minute. I got this dude on my side making fucked up ass faces every time he take a sip from his cup. So we know where he at.
Hold me now, wait a minute now. You ain't gonna say about Jesus. Hell no, not Jesus.
Tell me ain't no Jesus.
Right.
I'm saying you were standing strong. You was like, hold a minute. We're not gonna do that one.
Man, that's a Jesus,
you standing
man.
strong, fam.
Hey, all right. This is Jesus. Don't be out here on the airways talking about they know Jesus. This is Jesus. Who did the miracle?
That's what I'm saying.
Boy,
you was standing strong, and I love that. I was over here laughing like a mother, like, get him.
Well, if them preachers wasn't out there, they on our trail now. Oh, Lord, he done brought some damn preachers up on the show. All right, y'all. Right. Matter of fact, motherfucker. Shit, I know they like that. God, they done had this such a spiritual show, and them last two, it's always them two. Fuck 'em. All right, Chill, you give me some last words before we get up out of here, man.
Like I said, man, I'll be preaching Sunday, man, 12 o'clock. I probably gonna start it till 12:15 because my pastor once you know I'm preaching, you know gonna be with different people on there, so he's gonna start praying and
He hating.
He ain't gonna let the mic go.
We gonna get on that bull. Get on out. Bull preacher. Bull. Tomato.
No, don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Cause he gonna pray for about an hour though.
Hey.
Man, I enjoyed the conversation like always, man. I love y'all, man, and keep doing what y'all doing, baby.
That's what's up. I'm gonna be like, hey, nigga, sit down. Nah, I'm
Right, we ain't come here to hear you.
right. Put chill on there. All right, Janae, what you got?
Man, Bobby Dalton got ordained too, man.
Who?
Bobby Dalton, Tim Stone.
Really?
Yeah, he got ordained. He in Cali right now. He got ordained in Church of God in Christ.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, my amigo, the nigga that brought me into Gangsta Disciples. Now he an elder now too.
It's funny how just show you how God works.
I know, right?
Okay, Janine, what you got for us?
What you got?
Oh, it was a good show. Good talking with y'all. If I time I ain't going to hell, I ask the Lord to forgive me every day for the shit I'm gonna do tomorrow. Thank you very much.
That's right. Make sure you listen to Chill on Sunday then. You on your way. You got one foot in the elevator going down.
Look, you must hear what I say. I say everything I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Yeah, I know she fucking up.
That's how you supposed to act.
All right, y'all. Thank everybody for calling. Thank everybody for listening to us on the internet. Peace, love, happy, grease, God bless. Everybody stay safe. Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.